Good morning, everyone. This is Cheryl from Dragonfly Designs 58. I had just a couple things that I wanted to share with you today. One of them is just an idea, and the other two little projects that I want to show you. But I had recently bought a pack of paper from Echo Park called Life is Good, and it's two-sided paper. And I don't know if you've ever had it where you are about to run out of one of the colors, one of the patterns, and you just wish you had more, or that you love both sides of the paper and there's just no way you can use both of them. You're going to lose some of one or some of the other. So anyway, that's what's going on with this piece of stripe. This is the only piece of it that I have left. And the stripe works so beautifully with every other pattern that's in the collection, and I just really wanted more of it. And I had come across a video on Stamp TV where she uses a lot of digital papers, and I have digital scrapbooking software programs as well where you can print your own papers. And she had recommended this premium presentation paper in matte finish. It's by Epson. It's 44-pound weight, and I got mine, I believe, at Staples. It's an ultra smooth, non-glare paper, so it prints really beautifully. And that's what she recommended, so that's what I had tried one time. So yesterday I put this piece of paper in my printer and this piece of paper from the presentation pack. I forgot to change my output settings, and so it was enlarged, but the colors are the same. It printed perfectly. I can use this on a little bit bigger project. And I put another piece in and changed my settings. And let me line this up so you can see. And hopefully this shows up good on the camera, but it's about as identical as you can get. So I'm really ecstatic. I love this stripe paper, and I just really didn't want to run out of it. So if you're faced with that situation, or you do digital papers, or you make your own papers on the computer and print them out, this is perfect paper for doing it. There's definitely a front and a back to it. The front is wider and the back is just a little dingy. You can definitely tell, so make sure when you put it in your printer that you have the right side up. But I'm really happy. So now if I'm about to run out of any of the other papers in that collection, I can just throw them in my printer and get more of it. So that's one thing for you this morning. Yesterday I made a couple little boxes. This was on the Scorepal website. It holds 3x3 note cards. I used a craft paper for it, and then the designer paper that I put on the front is from K & Company, and it's called Poppy Seeds, and this is the collection. Really pretty. Lavenders and teal and lime green, chocolate brown. Just really pretty paper collection. So anyway, that's what that's from. And I put 4 note cards inside, 3x3 note cards, and made the envelopes and just put a contrasting strip of paper across the front of the envelope. The scallop punch is the EK Success, and the oval punch and the scalloped oval punch are Stampin' Up. The little thank you stamp is one I just happen to have laying around, and the other one I did is Specially for You, and this is from one of the Scrappy Moms stamp sets. So 2 Specially for You, 2 thank you. And you could probably put more than 4 in, but that's all that I put in. Cute little box. I added some little pearls down at the bottom, tied some ribbon around the lid, did a bunch of inking on the edges. So that's one little box I made yesterday. And then this is another box that I made yesterday, and this will hold your A2 size cards. I used my Nestabilities to cut a window in the front of it, and then with one of the larger shape dies I cut a piece of acetate And then using one size die and one size smaller die, I made the frame to go around the window in a brown, I think it's American Craft cardstock, because that's what I love to use. Anyway, I put a band around the lid. This is a little rosette done by pleating paper. I think I started with a 12-inch by 1-inch piece of paper, and I scored it every ½ inch and accordion fold it, and then you join the two ends together, kind of smoosh it down to make a disc, and I use my hot glue gun. There's a scallop circle underneath and then this circle on the top holding it together. So kind of a cute box. I don't remember what paper that came out of. Actually, it came out of this pack, Die Cuts with a View, Doodling Around stack. It has paper in it for all 4 seasons. I believe I got it at Joann's last year, so I'm not sure that it's still available. But anyway, it had this cute pumpkin strip in there and the stripes. So inside, I filled it with these little drink packets, and I want to get some more flavors. And totally fill it up because I'm going to give it to my daughter at Halloween instead of bringing any candy into their home, even though her husband can eat all that stuff. She's lost about 75 pounds, and so I want to really encourage her with something that she can enjoy and no candy. So that's where this little box is going to go, and that's it for today. I hope you picked up something from this video that you can use yourself. Definitely check out the paper from Staples. I'm sure you can get it at other copy shops. It's called presentation paper. At least that's what this one is, premium presentation paper. And if you have anything you want to copy, or if you do digital scrapbooking, this is the best paper I've found to print it out. It's a nice weight for layering. So anyway, check out my blog, Dragonfly Designs 58, and my YouTube is Becker Ohio 58. And I did want to mention before I let you go that if you go to svgcuts.com, they have a collection called Vintage Rosettes, and there's lots of really great projects that you can make using this kind of pleating. Some of them are as big as to do a piece for your front door, which I've done several of those, so check them out too. Anyway, I'll catch you another day with another video and another project. Have a good one. Bye.